Hey guys, this is Mahita. Welcome back to my channel Mahita's Smart Education. Today in this video, we are going to learn about second chapter in NCERT 9th class political science textbook, that is what is democracy and why democracy. Democracy. According to Abraham Lincoln, democracy is the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Democracy comes from the Greek word demokratia. In Greek, demo means people and kratia means rule. So, democracy is ruled by the people. Democracy is the form of government in which rulers are elected by the people. So, here in this chapter, they have given us examples two example countries. They are Pakistan and China. They are named as democratic, but they actually not performing the policies of democracy. So let's see the two examples. In Pakistan, in 1999, General Pervez Musharraf led the military coup, and he overthrew the democratic government and became the president. And in 2002, he held a referendum in the country, and this granted him another 5 years extension. But this referendum was based on malpractices and fraud. So, in 2002, he issued a legal framework order. So, in Pakistan, had uh, had elections held to the national and provincial level every 5 years, but the final power is rests with the military officials. And similarly, in China, elections are held regularly after every 5 years, and the National People Congress has the power to appoint the president of the country. But before contesting in elections, candidates need the approval of Chinese Communist Party. So, from these two examples, we can say that in Pakistan, they are having elections, they are democratic, but the final power rests with the military officials. Similarly, in China also, they are having elections after every 5 years, but the final power, that means who want to be elected, was in the hands of Chinese Communist Party. So, they are named as democracy, but they are not performing to be democracy. And they have given us one example famine, China's famine of in 1958 to 1961, which was the worst recorded famine in the world history, and nearly 3 crore people died. And this is due to the lack of democracy. Now, let's see the democracy features, argument against democracy, and arguments for democracy. Let's start with the features, okay? And there are many features for democracy, like rulers elected by the people take all major decisions, and elections after a choice, and fair opportunity to people to change the current ruler. If in one election if people selected the wrong leader, then they have the opportunity to reselect the correct one next time, right? So they have the fair opportunity, and this choice and opportunity is available to all the people in equal basis, one man one vote. And the democratic government rules within limits set by constitutional laws and citizens right. Why the government have to be ruled within the limits set by the constitution? Because our leaders felt that if one person became the chief minister or prime minister, then he may change the constitution and he may become the hereditary king. So, in order to reduce the chances of risk like this, so they have given us the constitutional limits to the government officials also. And let's see the arguments for the democracy first. Of course, it is more accountable form of government because rulers have to attend the needs of people, and democracy improves the quality of decision making because number of people involved in, so it is possible to correct mistakes, and it is a method to deal with differences and conflicts. In democracy, no one is permanent winner or loser, so religious or other conflicts can be dealt, and it enhances the dignity of the people because all people have the equal opportunity to vote. It allows to correct our own mistakes. As I told you, for example, by not voting him in the next elections, we can correct our mistakes, right? So let's see the arguments against the democracy. And yes, it is instability because leaders keep changing, so this leads to instability. Why it is unstable means, for example, if one leader for 5 years they have started constructing a dam, it requires maybe very large dam, it requires maybe 10 years of time. So after him, next leader will come, right, after 5 years. So if he doesn't want to build that, he stopped this. So much money is wasted, right? So it leads to instability. And it is also about political competition, so many people have to be consulted, so it leads to delay, right? And democracy leads to corruption also, since of its electoral competition. And ordinary people don't know what is good for them. So these are the arguments against the democracy. So finally we can say that democracy is not the best option, but it is better than other options available, like monarchy or military government or religious leader, like that. So, democracy cannot get us everything and is not a solution to all the problems, but it is clearly better than other alternatives. And in this chapter, one more important thing is given. In Sri Lanka, their originates or natives have more vote power than the people settled in their country from India. That means from India who went to Sri Lanka and settled, they have less vote power to elect their leader. So it is also not democratic, right? Because we have to treat everyone equally. So here they are not treating people equally, right? So it is not democracy. So yes, this is a chapter democracy. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, do like, share and comment below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you.